investorms.org.
Imagine a quiet, rural town. A few thousand people. Most families farm, some repair tools. A small clinic exists. A general store supplies basics. Life is simple. Everything depends on human labor, wood for fuel, local materials, time. If the harvest is good, the town eats. If the harvest is bad, everyone feels it. There is very little surplus. Most effort goes toward survival. Then, something changes. Oil is discovered beneath the land. Not a rumor. A confirmed, drillable, commercially viable oil field. Estimates are to spend only $5 to extract $100 of oil. Investors arrive. Drilling equipment comes in. Heavy machinery appears. Jobs are created. Suddenly, energy becomes abundant. Fuel is cheap. It now costs $1 of energy to produce $100 of oil. Trucks run longer. Machines operate all day. Electric generators power new buildings. Production rises. Farm equipment improves. Transport speeds up. Construction accelerates. The town is no longer limited to human muscle and wood fuel. Oil changes the energy base. And when energy expands, productivity expands. With cheap energy, output increases. The town produces more food than it needs, more goods than it consumes. Money flows in from outside buyers. Families save. Businesses expand. New homes are built. Abandoned houses that once was called ghost homes are now desired and repaired. Investors buy property. Population keeps growing. More workers move in for oil jobs. Restaurants open to feed them. Schools expand. An advanced hospital is built. For the first time, the town has real surplus. Surplus means, after survival is covered, there is extra capacity, extra labor, extra capital, extra time, extra energy. That extra capacity builds options. Now not everyone farms. Some become oil engineers to advance the projects, accountants to assist workers and companies pay their taxes, construction specialists to expand town limits and maintain infrastructures, medical professionals to enhance life quality and treat workplace accidents, teachers to bring up more accountants, engineers, and doctors. Supply chains form. Oil must be refined. Parts must be shipped in. Pipelines must be maintained. The hospital depends on imported medical devices. The supermarket depends on trucking networks. The oil rigs depend on global parts suppliers. The town is no more a town. It becomes a small city. Life becomes advanced, but also more interdependent. No one is fully self-sufficient anymore. Everyone depends on systems working smoothly. As years pass, competition increases. Oil companies streamline operations. Hospitals cut administrative costs. Businesses reduce inventory. Warehouses shift to just-in-time delivery. Executives that do not play the game lose profits for competitors, then go bankrupt. Why store extra parts if deliveries are predictable and delivered on the same day? Why hire extra staff if average demand can be covered with fewer workers despite occasional stress? Everything becomes optimized. From lean staffing to minimal spare inventory, tighter budgets, and higher productivity, profit margins improve, but also are maximized to their upper limits. Economic metrics look strong. The system appears efficient and modern. Investors are happy. Stocks price keep rising based on productivity. Then, conditions begin to change. Surface level oil are gone. Now oil becomes harder to extract. Wells produce less. Extraction requires deeper drilling. Maintenance costs rise. Energy is still available, but it takes more effort. It now costs $30 of energy to extract $100 of oil. Meanwhile, infrastructure ages. Population growth slows. Healthcare demand rises. Public budgets tighten. More of the town's output goes toward maintaining pipelines, repairing roads, updating equipment, paying debt, supporting aging residents. Less goes toward expansion. New projects slow down. Life doesn't collapse, but growth becomes harder. Surplus is shrinking. Because surplus is tighter, efficiency becomes even more important. Staff is reduced further. Maintenance schedules stretch. Public services run closer to capacity. Nothing looks broken. The lights are still on. Stores are open. Hospitals operate. Oil still flows. But emergency room wait times increase. Workers report burnout. Minor equipment failures happen more often. Ignoring repairs become a new habit. Small supply delays become noticeable. Each issue is manageable. Individually small, collectively significant. The town is operating closer to its limits. Buffers are thinner. One winter, a pipeline valve fails. This is not a catastrophic event. After all, it is not an explosion, just a malfunction. Oil flow slows for 2 weeks. Normally, this would be absorbed, but there are no spare parts stored locally anymore. Inventory was reduced years ago to save costs. Delivery trucks are delayed because fuel distribution is already tight. To extract $100 of oil, it now costs $70 of energy. So oil output drops. Fuel prices spike locally. Transport costs rise immediately. The hospital generator fuel supply becomes tight. Delivery schedules fall behind. Construction projects pause. Workers are temporarily laid off. They quit the small city. Local spending drops. Businesses feel strain. Within weeks, the entire town feels the ripple. People say, "How did such a small mechanical issue cause so much disruption?" The answer: the valve failure was small. The system was stretched. Efficiency had removed the cushion. Surplus had declined for years. Stress had accumulated over time. The shock just revealed it. So here is the pattern. Surplus built complexity. Complexity increased dependence. Shrinking surplus increased maintenance burden. Efficiency removed buffers. Stress accumulated invisibly. The system became sensitive. So a small disruption created a large outcome, not because the town was incompetent, not because of panic, because structure had changed, and this generation in the small city never experienced this before. Why this story matters. This town is not unique. Replace oil with semiconductors, global shipping, healthcare labor, electric grids, housing finance, food distribution. The pattern is the same. Nothing makes sense. You start asking, where is surplus shrinking? Where are buffers gone? Where is stress accumulating quietly? That shift is powerful. It moves you from reacting to headlines to understanding systems. Now the real question becomes, what do you do with that awareness? If surplus is tightening, if buffers are shrinking, if systems are more sensitive, then investing cannot be random. Capital must rotate intelligently. In periods of expansion, growth assets dominate. In periods of tightening constraints, resilience assets matter more. Energy, critical materials, productive real assets, cash flow businesses, strategic liquidity. The goal is not panic. The goal is alignment. Alignment with structure. Alignment with physical limits. Alignment with the phase of the cycle we are in. This is the core of the InvestStorms framework. Understand the system. Identify the phase. Rotate capital accordingly. Not emotionally, not reactively, structurally. Because when surplus expands, you position for growth. When surplus tightens, you position for durability. And when stress builds, you position for optionality. That is not prediction. That is adaptation. And adaptation is how capital survives and compounds across cycles. If this course helped you see the structure more clearly, leave your thoughts below. And if you want to keep building this lens from understanding systems to applying capital strategically, join our community and continue growing with us. InvestStorms. Seeing the system beneath the noise. We just came to the end of our introductory course about macroeconomics. I hope this has helped you build a clearer understanding of where we are today, how we got here, and where we may be heading next. Not through headlines, not through noise, but through structure. If this perspective helped you see things differently, leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to keep building this way of thinking, join our community and continue growing with us. InvestStorms. Seeing the system beneath the noise.
Do you want to learn how I made this video? This video was built frame by frame, graphic by graphic. I screen recorded the entire process, including editing, preparing the script, AI use, and when human verification is needed. Also, it includes building the YouTube listing and thumbnails, using testing mode of 3 different titles and thumbnails to get the best possible results. Everything is shown on video. The full walkthrough will be posted in the classroom section of our school, including this part that you are seeing now. Joining our community is now free by clicking the link in the comments or scan the QR code on the screen.